Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the San Diego Padres. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. It's been a heck of a series so far, Siggy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You know, Boog, some of the greatest games in baseball history have been a Game 6, so I'm fired up for this one. And clearly, being at home with a 3-2 lead in the series is a huge advantage, but it's far from a guarantee. They've still got to go out there, handle their business, and not let this get to a Game 7.
And the odds are obviously against any team trying to win a Game 6 and Game 7 on the road. But it does happen. They don't consider this series over by any means. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Cedric Mullins in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
First pitch, 7:07.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. And that's downstairs and outside.
It's a good take.
Brings the high knee past him. That's a strikeout. Now, Matt McLain. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Cease, 28 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one out to right. Tatis after it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. Flips the corner. Strike one.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Down the line. On his way over. He's got it. And that is out number 3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in San Diego, getting the nod on the mound, Corbin Burns.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Out there to center. Mullins settles under it. And there's one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to Mountcastle. And 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. Back here at Petco Park. Second inning set to go. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a strike on the outside edge. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp. We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Clips the outside corner. 2-1 now. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Right through there, got it. And now 2 gone. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but it'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Ground ball to the right side. Bogaerts throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Burns back to work. In for a strike. 1-1.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Mullins makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. That one fouled off.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burns pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to pull hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. One out, base is empty. And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Whips it to Mountcastle, and they get the out. So 2 down now, and here is Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Now 1-1. Righty delivers. Foul ball. Second inning here, no score. And that one cutting but missing down low. Next pitch is outside. Two outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So now the DH spot, Kyle Higashioka. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
And here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 6 of the World Series. On the ground to the left. Off-balance throw in time. And the inning is... And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. That's a strike. 0-1.
That's excellent location on a fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Ground ball could be two. Bogaerts. Off balance speed, there's one.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Grounder might be two. Bogaerts to second, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the last of the third, here's the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar. The pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And that one is lifted in the air. Santander in pursuit. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Bogaerts swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one 95 to finish him off. Nothing. And the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. To the right side. Bogaerts with the throw to first. And they get Mullins for the out. And that one pulled foul. All tied up here in Game 6. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
2 down, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down. It's the 6th game of this World Series. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. And he deals. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Kim, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His second home run of the series. The Padres score first. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. There 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Tatis waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
1 down, base is empty.
1
Slider
ball,
misses
2
outside.
strikes.
Not
balls,
close with
2
that
strikes.
one. And the count is even, 2-2. And the righty deals. And he chases that one. 2 gone now.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Cronenworth swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Out to short. Tosses across to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. And that will end the inning. Manny Machado with the blast for the Padres. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at Petco Park. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ken with the throw to first. 1 away here in the 5th. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. That one clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe. Runners on the corners with one gone. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
The last thing he wants is to hit
to the right side, and that's a base hit. He pulls into second as a run scores.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
1-0.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
Galvin in, moved his feet. This to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Just found a way to slide that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Yeah.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty to the plate. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in the play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
2-0.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a miss.
Ooh, you gotta go and take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's the Padres DH, Kyle Higashioka. And the pitch. Out towards left center. Hayes makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Profar is out, and there's 2 down. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a double.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Driving it to the opposite field. Got himself 2 bags and a great swing of the bat. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Bogaerts in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
spot at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from...
Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McClain. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Rutschman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Santander in the box again, takes a strike. And a good eye there. The 1-1. That one hit the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just outside, and it's 2-2. And another ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's to 3rd. On to 1st. And the Orioles set down in. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ha-Sung Kim. Burns back to work. Ground ball to middle. That's a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Manny Machado. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it. 1 away. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Burns with a move to 1st, and he's back in easily. That's towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Burns with a move to 1st, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the move. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No run. Top of inning number 7, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Mountcastle stands in now and watches strike 1. All tied up late here in game 6. Way out front for strike 2.
Tonight his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's too high. I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Urias up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Lined into left center. Base hit. Next is the designated hitter, Colton Cowser. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. That clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th. Back here at Petco Park. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Burns back to work. That one to first, and that's just foul.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That takes care of Cronenworth. Higashioka at the plate now. That's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Outside. And now 2-0.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Jerks and Profar, the next up for the Padres. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And another ball. Two outs. Stays alive. There's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have.
So they turn to Craig Kimbrell. And in scoring position with 2 away. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rutschman down to first in time. So the drop. Number 93 on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad. Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
CAMPUSANO throws to first in time. One down.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Fastball for a strike. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2. And that skips into dirt.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam.
Over to Cronenworth. Third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And a pitch. Ball one to Bogaerts. Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Tate is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Baker getting cranked up as well. And that one in the air center field. Mullins settles under it. And there's one down. So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. And there's a ball.
Well, a two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
Line drive, that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swings through that one above the zone.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in a 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time. Now all even up. Good job to fight that one off. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
2 outs.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That misses, and it's 3-0. Luis Campusano in the on-deck circle. That pitch in for a strike. They're now 3-1. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. High fly ball out towards left field. Hayes going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back. Robert Suarez on to pitch here. And here it comes. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. And ball one. Next offer in there for a strike. It's a ball in 2 strikes. This to center field. He's under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Now 2 away.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that call for a strike.
2 down, nobody on. In there at the knees for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is down low. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that is gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 3-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Ball on the mound. This is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore, and the home team down a run. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Yennier Cano.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And takes low for ball 1. And fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's in the dirt. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just hold it back there. Looking to get the tying run on base. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind the hitter. Balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Cronenworth in the box now, takes strike 1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter.
Swung on, belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Bottom of the 9th, 1-run game, 2 on. Now the DH for the Padres, Kyle Higashioka. Bella finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
1-run game, bottom 9. That one missed.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The winning run on second base. And another ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 on, 1 out. Jerks and Profar. The next up for the Padres. Pitch out, but no action. At the belt and fires. Now fly ball to right center. Mullins in pursuit. Brings it in. Both brothers tagging. He'll score on the sac fly, and they tie it late here in Game 6.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 3. And he chases that one below the zone.
0-1's the count.
And that's it for a base hit. In comes the winning run, and the Padres are World Series champions.
Wow, wow, wow. What a moment. It'll go down as one of the greatest ever in baseball history. World Series walk-off. What else could you hope for? Such a special series and a heroic moment to end it.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
The final run score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Orioles,
Mm-hmm.